I made a video earlier. I made a short talking about this character right here, man. This little dude, this Joker right here. This is the one that was involved in the Pop Smoke situation, the Pop Smoke death. The Pop Smoke death. He's the youngest one. I made a short earlier talking about how weird this is seeming right now. This is all seeming a little bit too weird. The dude pops up. First of all, he's a juvenile, so he got charged as a juvenile, evidently. So he got let out when he turned 21, which he just did. Um, so he just got out and like became a huge deal real quick. Everybody's saying he's saying all this stuff, which I didn't really hear him say out his own mouth in the videos that I seen. But and now the thing is, he cut off his ankle bracelet. There's a video right here of him earlier today cutting off his ankle bracelet. And I seen this video earlier of him talking to his lawyer. Let me see if I can find that video real quick. Should have had that one set up. But he was talking to his lawyer, and his lawyer was talking to him, telling him to come in because she was concerned for his safety, and he was like sitting there like he wasn't trying to hear it. You know what I mean? And the video I made earlier, I'm gonna look for this as I'm talking. So I made a video earlier talking about. I think this is real weird how he all of a sudden pops up out of nowhere. Get it? Pops up out of nowhere. Not only is he accusing Fivio Foreign of being a person who orchestrated this whole Pop Smoke thing. This is something that we have never heard nowhere along the line before at all. You know what I'm saying? Comes out just saying that potentially causing problems in New York for people in New York or anybody connected to Pop Smoke or whatever, you know what I'm saying, Fivio Foreign and all that stuff. Then I heard on Adam 22, he was talking about how the kids showed up at his shop in LA, pulled up for whatever reason. And Adam 22 said that this boy showed up with three real security guards. Not homeboys, not homeboy security, three real security guards. So that means somebody is funding this little dude. You know what I'm saying? This is somebody who, when they killed Pop Smoke, they robbed him for like chains and belt buckles and dusty stuff. You know what I'm saying? Joker's out in the street just doing crime, not even getting money, just dusty stuff. So where would somebody like him show up? Now he got money to pay for three real security guards to escort him around town or wherever he's going. That don't make sense to me. That tells me that this is some type of, not to get too spooky or go, you know what I'm saying, but some government type of setup to try to get people to come out the woodworks in New York, get people talking like they've been doing on videos, talking on the phone, calling around so they can see who's who, even if no drama or no real violence comes out of it. Now the police are going to see who's who, what's what people are saying, what people are doing. And this boy's way across the country, so I doubt anybody from New York, if they even felt like they should, would really go over there and do something about it, traveling across the country, unless there's people over there. But even besides that, just to get people buzzing at the very least, this is going to have people talking now. Everybody who's involved in the gang life. Then another thing came out, which I don't know is a rumor or not. I got no knowledge of gang politics, as they call it. Politics. I don't like that word really when they talk about gang politics because it makes try to make it sound like something intelligent, but it's, I mean, not to diss the gangs or whoever, but it's just the word politics. But anyway, that's a whole different story. Gang politics, whatever you want to call it. I don't know nothing about it, but they trying to say that Pop Smoke was about to change from whatever gang he was in to a gang called the Apes, which, if I'm not mistaken, it's the gang that Casanova was two times was in, one of the New York blood gangs, allegedly, if I'm not mistaken. You know what I'm saying? So that's something else new that came out. So why are they really doing this? Who's behind this narrative that's being thrown out there? This boy coming out here blaming Fivio Foreign. All of a sudden, Pop Smoke was about to change the gang. So those two things right there alone is enough to stir up some drama in New York. That's what I'm telling you. It's enough for some knuckleheads to be hyped up about. We ain't talking about logical people like me you who older a little bit or just may not be involved in this stuff. We talking about people who are involved in this life already. This is like goddamn putting sugar and frosted flakes. This type of information. You know what I'm saying? This is people. This is like amps everything up. You know what I mean? I seen a couple videos already. People on here saying all type of crazy stuff, and I mean, at this point, we don't gotta really be like, "Oh, it's crazy." Young people come out. This is just normal now to go out here and just say all the goddamn stuff you could think of possibly saying on the internet, because that's just what people do now. So it's just normal anyway. You know what I'm saying? Me myself, for a person that just pays attention when like there's a topic going on, I be figuring out stuff by watching Jokers I ain't had no clue about. Now I know a couple people's names. I know where a couple people's sets people are from. I know certain gangs they be affiliated with. I even know what some of the blocks these Jokers be on by listening to these videos. So imagine what the police know. I listen to this stuff when relevant information comes up or entertaining or a topic. Imagine what the people, the police who are paid to watch you 24/7 are doing, gathering all this information. You know what I'm saying? I've seen about 3 videos on this altogether and got a wealth of information. Some shit, most of the shit I done forgot already. You know what I'm saying? Shit that went in one ear and out the other because I'm just watching it for this. But imagine for the people who are watching to lock you up, to take you down, to ruin your life, to put you in a box or bag. I'm, it's ridiculous, man. It's really insane. I done seen about 3 or 4 jokers talking about this already on the internet. I believe them too, like, and I can believe that if it goes down, when and if it happens, I believe that they probably got something to do with it, and the police believe it too. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all out here just putting all this business over the internet. I ain't know nothing about pop. I heard of the woos and the chews and the chos, whatever it's called, the beef, but like a year, like before Pop Smoke and stuff, before he got killed. I heard of that, but faintly, like just on the internet. But shit, now I know details. Man, they over in Canarsie and he was about to be ape and he was with the chairs and da 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 da. Like I know all the business now. Like so, imagine what the people know. Police. You know what I'm saying? That's why I made a video earlier. I said this was some type of psyop, some type of COINTELPRO thing. I mean, of course, at the very least, you know what I'm saying. What it could, of course, be is this boy right here just clout chasing. Talking about the boy that's in the video right here. That if you don't know, he's the one who allegedly killed Pop Smoke, or was he's one of the people that was there when Pop Smoke got killed. He went to jail for it. Now he's out, juvenile. He maxed out. So at the very least, he's clout chasing with this whole 50 foreign thing. He dreamt this up on his own thought. This is just something he's just clout chasing for because he's just idiot little young boy just doing. You know what I'm saying? At very least, and even that was enough to get people coming to the internet, telling all their business. Like I said, people like me watching, I done picked up a whole wealth of information and knowledge in about an hour watching these videos of these boys talking about everything. And that's just if it's just him, you know what I'm saying, on some cloud chasing stuff. Now imagine if they are using him to do, you know what I'm saying, to as a tool, as a weapon, as a maneuver, you know what I'm saying, as a trap for people to not only come out talking on the internet, but then start beefing in New York. Maybe a war pops out, people start shooting again, and it's just it never stops. And like I said, none of this makes sense because you got this boy right here cutting his bracelet off. Adam 22 said he showed up with 3 security guards, so that costs money to show up with anywhere with 3 security guards. So that means somebody's funding you, even if you got a couple $1,000s of your own. Young dusty dude like this ain't gonna have the presence and state of mind to even hire security if he had enough to support to afford that. You know what I'm saying? Bro said, you gonna find me in a parking lot. Word up, nigga said you find me in the Walmart parking lot. You know what I mean? But he's not gonna have the presence and state of mind or wits to hire security if he had the money for it anyway. So who puts it? If somebody puts security around him, now all of a sudden he's cutting his bracelet off. He's just that rampant and just that flamboyant, just that going now. He's just cutting his ankle bracelet off out of nowhere. I seen a video earlier of him talking to his PO, and his PO was saying she was concerned for his safety, told him to come in. He was just sitting there. So now you just cut the bracelet off. None of this stuff makes sense, man. And another post I seen, I'm not sure, I didn't do my own research, but it said something about some of the dudes is still going to court for the Pop Smoke situation. Like it's not always resolved yet from this video I seen earlier. So if that's true, and he's saying this thing about 5004, and that adds a whole new thing into it. Because why would he now come out saying that anyway? His case is over and done with. He's already out. He maxed out. He did juvenile life. He's out. He's done and over with. And especially if some of the other people are still going to court, what how's it benefit him at all to come out here and add a new piece of information like that now after the fact? Talking about 5004. So something is real fishy about this, man. I did a video like a year ago, I think it was. One of them got killed too. One of these dudes' brother. I don't know if it was his brother or one of the other dudes that killed Pop Smoke. They found one of their brothers inside of a a, a 50-gallon drum. I did a video about that. Like I think it was about a year ago, probably at least. Found this Joker in a 50-pound, 50-gallon drum. I think it was somewhere I want to say New Mexico maybe or Nevada. I think it was. I don't think it was L.A., but somewhere out west. Found this Joker in a 50-gallon drum, and that was one of their brothers, one of the suspects that killed him's brother. You know what I mean? See, 185 views so far up in here, only 2 likes. Hit them goddamn likes. How many people's in here now? 28. There's 28 people in here. If I'm not mistaken. Hit the like button. But this thing is some kind of trap of some sort, man. And Jokers is falling for it just by the fact that they going out here in the internet telling on their business. I had no idea what gang Pop Smoke was in, and now he's supposed to be an ape, joining the apes, and seeing other people come on here saying that that was fake, that definitely wasn't true, and da 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 da. So that's a topic of discussion now for people to come on here saying that. And like I said, I'm just paying attention for this just for a couple throughout the day because it's a hot topic. Imagine the police who are paying attention to this nonstop. Like this is what their job is to sit here and watch you on the internet and watch you put business out here. You know what I'm saying? Imagine them. Cujo 340 was good. Imagine how much information they get to really sit here and take notes and pictures of faces and names and write and connecting this street with that block and this and that and that and this, and it's insane, man. My dog crying. I don't know if y'all hear that, but I don't even know, man. So now the plot thickens. This boy done cut off his ankle bracelet, threw it in the Walmart parking lot. He's like, "Look, I'm over at Walmart. This is the last place y'all gonna see me at." But he's there's cameras everywhere. You know what I'm saying? So especially I think Walmart is the most surveilled place in America. For real, I used to go to Walmart all the time at one point. Then I just one day I noticed how many cameras, and if you notice about Walmart, Walmart is always extremely bright. Like the brightest place it's like the brightest store there is. Like no other store is illuminated like Walmart is. You go on Walmart, that shit be bright. Yeah, and that too, Cujo 340 said, why is he doing it on camera? You know what I'm saying? So that also is shady because he can't be that goddamn dumb because for one, he doing it on camera and throwing it. Now you have gave away your whole lead time. You know what I'm saying? If you would have cut it off at Walmart and left it there and bounced, it might have gave you you might have got a 2 hour head start. You at Walmart, you could be in Walmart for hours. People go to Walmart. There's times I've been in Walmart for a whole goddamn 2 hours, probably an hour or two. Especially back in the day, I used to smoke. You go up in there, hide, chilling, just looking around, buying stuff, and just you could spend an easy hour on Walmart. You know what I'm saying? Before they might be like, damn, this Joker been at Walmart a long time. They probably would have went an hour and a half, maybe even 2 hours before they could start looking like something's wrong. He's still at Walmart all this goddamn time. Like Cujo 340 said, is right. Going to do it on camera. You just gave away all your lead time. You know what I'm saying? If this video been out, I seen it. It was like 60 minutes, hour and something ago. Knowing him, he probably did it right on live. You know what I'm saying? Put it right out the minute it happened so they could see, oh, this Joker cut off his thing. Go to the Walmart parking lot cameras, see what car he's in. We see he's in a blue car. You see the car is blue right there. track the car down, get the license plate, follow the car, and just that's that where they follow him and see where he's at like that. So yeah, that's a good point. Makes no goddamn sense at all, man. No sense. So I don't know what they're trying to do with this stuff, man. But something tells me it's definitely something more behind this than this boy just acting on his own will. Because and the minute he got out, I was watching a video about something else, and I heard them say it on the video like a day or two ago, and he was like, "Oh, Pop Smoke Shug just got out," and it was like a thing. It hit the internet so fast, and it was just like such a big topic. And then I seen one video which was confusing because it was quoting him as they said he said something, but on the video I watched, I seen other people talking about. I never seen him himself say what they said he said on there. So I'm like, I really didn't get it. I don't know. It's just, I think there's some other stuff to it, but at the end of the day, it could just be some young dumb idiot clout chasing, saying stupid stuff. Other fools jumping in and just running with it and rolling with it, and that's what the stuff that society is, man. 'Cause you also got to always add in the factor of drugs and alcohol. People be on drugs and alcohol on top of just not being logical anyway. So people like you looking at this stuff with logic, trying to look at it from a logical point of view, and it's like sometimes there's not a logical point of view to look at it from because people are doing stuff that's so illogical. You try to make sense of it with logic, you'll never make sense of some of this shit. There really are people out here just that goddamn dumb doing stuff that's just so out of pocket, and it's just especially this younger generation, it's like a whole different set of just stuff, and it's like I don't know, man. Sometimes you just rack your brain trying to figure some of this stuff out, and you be sitting there like, what the hell is going on? Man, hit the goddamn like button. I figured out how to see the likes. Like earlier, I was on here, I couldn't see the likes. 3 goddamn likes, 79 people up there, 691 came through already and dipped. Hit the goddamn like button. God dang. Yeah, y'all jokers hit the goddamn like button. Like Cujo 340 said, hit the goddamn like button. Don't cost y'all nothing to hit the like button. God damn, man. The only downfall of streaming like this with the vertical thing is that of course there's less screen to play with. You know what I'm saying? So I can't really put stuff on here how I like to. What's that? Malcolm X said, bro said ankle monitor, ankle monitor. Fuck it right, ankle monitor, schminkle threw that bitch out the fucking window. Stupid though, man. That's dumb. You know what I'm saying? Like Cujo said, he gonna do this and throw his ankle monitor on camera and record it. Now you just gave up the little lead time you could have had. He threw it at Walmart parking lot. The PO and the people, the system people control, monitoring the monitor, they would have believed you. They would have believed you was at Walmart probably for 2 goddamn hours. You could have got a head start and dipped out. I mean, I could see if you threw it at motherfucking at you know what I'm saying McDonald's or something or somewhere like that, CVS, and they're gonna be like, this Joker been at CVS how long? A half hour, hour, or something's wrong. But at Walmart, that's like a perfect place to throw something. Walmart or like an amusement park, somewhere like that where it don't look shady if you're there for a while. Take it off, and he could have been out of Dodge for a minute. He could have been damn near probably in Mexico before they would have figured out he cut it on. But they cut it off right on camera. Weird. Either extremely stupid or extremely weird. You know what I mean? Hamid Yushka said he got some sexy legs. Who in here looking at somebody's legs? And with Muhammad sound a little bit creepy over there, dude. Man, I got nothing against the LGBT, none of that. It is if you do what you want, you know what I'm saying? But you out of pocket with that right now. But god damn, man, it's crazy though, man. Just hit the like button. 3 likes I see up in here. I don't know, man. Shit ain't gonna never stop. Just like the whole thing with the Julio. Oh, I seen this video earlier. I was gonna do a whole separate video about this. I see there's a channel on here called Cody or some shit, whatever. But the dude allegedly be communicating with spirits and with ghosts. I know it sounds it sounds crazy. I know people don't, you know what I'm saying, believe stuff like that, spirits and the ghost world and stuff, but He's allegedly communicating with Julio Fulio on this video. I ain't gonna lie, it sound a little bit creepy, man. It do sound a little bit. I was sitting there listening, like, could that really be him? Kyra knows, salute, much love to you. I was like, could that really be too? Matter of fact, let me pull this up real quick. Give me a second. Find this video. 'Cause this thing was creepy, Joker. Like I was like, whoa, this thing was creepy. Let me see. I ain't never seen this channel before with this content. I'm about to bring it up right now. Give me a second to load it up in there. And he was allegedly um starting a peace and power card knows Cooler 340 say he's a folio if he's talking to Cooler. He's a fool if he's talking. But yo, I'm sitting there like I'm gonna put it on here. Watch. I'm gonna put it on here. Give me a second. Watch. He said, "You goddamn Fulio if you think he talking to Coolio, Fulio." I ain't gonna lie though, it's a little bit interesting. Give me a second, try to get this up on here. 1 minute. Let me see.
The American dream doesn't require a college degree. Learn more about President Biden's clean energy
I'm
plan.
gonna do a whole separate video about
Drinking
this,
warm
but
water
I'm just
before
gonna throw it on
bed
here now.
balances blood sugar levels and reverses type 2. Thousands
What's up? This part real quick.
Yeah. Hold up. Is that insane? Bro, stop playing.
You can hear that?
Crazy.
Y'all hear this video that's playing? Anybody that's in the chat?
I ain't never fucking him.
Somebody let me know if you can hear that video that's
Like,
playing.
I've been lost with us my whole life. But this time, it got to be real.
Yeah, software and some reverb.
But
That's the best part, man. All right, but listen, it does sound like I'm gonna play a little bit of it 'cause I don't know if this dude might flag me or not.
and I was reading that. It was
So this, all right, so that channel is called what they call it? Cody ITC. Cody ITC. So he be allegedly talking to a bunch of people who passed away. Joking around there talking to OJ Simpson the other day. I never seen this channel until just now. I seen it earlier and I was looking through. He got a whole bunch of people on there. And it do sound like their voices, but it's probably AI or something like that. But what a goddamn hustle because people he got a lot of people into that shit. That joker out here hustling big time. Kuth X said it's easy to believe he's the same when the words on the screen that just listen without reading, they ain't saying shit. Not a couple of them be saying stuff. I heard a couple of them on there. If you listen to watch some of the videos, like I made some of the words out, definitely for sure. At least close to what they're saying, but there's a couple of them I definitely made out. There are some of them you can't tell what he's saying, but a little bit more. Like Pedro just came in here. This Joker right here said he be talking to spirits, and he claimed this is Coolio Fulio the other day. Oh yeah, that was weird too. Kyra knows. He said, "Is that enchanting?" I seen that part. And I didn't know what he was talking about at first. Then it hit me. I looked it up. It was that girl enchanting that died like a week or two ago, and she also was 26 too. I seen that. I didn't look no more into it, but I did see that she also was 26, and I was like, that was definitely weird when he said that. Is this enchanting? That was weird. You know what I'm saying? Somebody else died at 26 in the recent times too, within the past month or two too. I think 20 is 26 becoming the new 27 club. You know what I'm saying? 26. I think King Von died when he was 26, or maybe he was 25. I don't know, but yeah, when he said that enchanting part, and I was like, that is creepy. You know what I'm saying? Because it could be just this dude. You know what I'm saying? If it's fake, adding it in, but thought it was kind of creepy. Let's hear a little more.
Yeah, chef, like, food they don't got, man.
Miracle Wences Oil says, "What's that? Gayat, Gayat, Gayat? I don't know what you're talking about. Gayat."
Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. It's me, Cody, here. After recently connecting with the spirit of John Lennon, I noticed a swarm of comments coming in relating to the rapper known as Giulio Fulio, whose real name is
He be calling him Julio Fulio too. That's funny too. He don't even know how to say the Joker's name, but that's him, Cody ITC. If you never
Charles
seen that channel,
Jones. Now,
if you're into that type of stuff, I know for some people it's weird and it's a little bit too like, but for people that are into that type of stuff like me, I don't discount any goddamn thing. Tell you the truth, you know what I'm saying? Anything is possible to me. I told y'all I had a couple. With my dog, I put the video of my dog. I think I put it on here too, but I put it on TikTok. My dog, I swear, sees some kind of thing in my house, man. Every time he goes past this part of my house, he acts funny. And I got the shit on tape. I put like 3 different times I recorded on there. There's like a spirit and a couple other things happened in his house, man. So I don't doubt none of that stuff, man. I believe there could be aliens, all this shit. Shit called me. I'm weird. I don't care. Like I ain't got. I'm not worried about proving the you think I think all type of shit. You know what I'm saying? The shit that I've been through and I've seen, you will understand how and why I believe anything is possible. You know what I'm saying? Never know said it's definitely possible. Jerry Gardner says you look like you know things. I feel like I like there's a and the thing about that, Jerry Gardner, some of the reasons why I came to some of the conclusions that I came to are things that I can't talk about. And that's what's like not that it's bothersome because I could validate my position, you know what I'm saying, a lot better if I was able to say certain stuff about certain things. I could validate my shit and you'd be like, oh shit, now I get it. You know what I'm saying? But some shit I just can't talk about. So you can just take my word for it or not. You could think I'm creepy or weird or whatever or not, but I got valid reasons to believe some of the stuff that I know and believe. The Joker just showed up in here. Yo, this is why the internet, man. The Joker just showed up in here named Fulio and he says, I'm okay. This is what I'm saying, man. This is why the internet, this is why the world is crazy, man. Jokers is just crazy, man. I tell you, there's a Joker in here right now named Fulio. And he say he's okay. And if Fulio is okay, that gives me a lot of hope, boy, because if Fulio could be okay, then goddamn it, anybody could be okay. But I made a video called the Chicago Body Count Curse, man. Keith bought all this stuff on the world. I'm not just saying him like he's whatever, but that's where this stuff started at with Chief Keef. I did a video. I've been meaning to make a part 2 to that video for mad long, but I can't get into the right mind state to really get into it. Fulio, I know you a goddamn fool now. I know that ain't talking about Biden 2024. You was a goddamn fool. You was a put GD in front of your name. Not for gangsters, it's for goddamn fool. Fulio. If that's you, that's what you put on there. Terry and Jenny Winkleman and Jenny Winkleman said not quite what, but I made the Chicago body count curse and I broke down how when Chief Keef came out and they talking about smoking on packs and they mixing smoke and the drum beat and talking about people that they probably actually killed, death, it opens up portals. And once you kill three people, I did a video called the Chicago Body Count Curse. Once you kill three people or more, you open yourself up into a portal. The universe will let you get away with killing two people. You can get away with killing two people. You know what I'm saying? But if you kill three people, you put yourself into a whole different thing that you're not even aware of. And once Chief Keef came out to that, he brought the spell onto the world because never before have we seen every region of every place, every city, every state follow behind one style and one state of mind. When Chief Keef came out, everybody started talking like they was from Chicago. Every rapper is rapping like they're from Chicago. Everybody talking about smoking packs. Everybody pick up the Chicago slang. And now on the internet, you can't even tell where people are from. You hear jokers talking on the internet. I'm 43. When I was young, 20 years, even 10 years ago, you know what I'm saying? Maybe not 10 years ago, but 15 years ago and before, you can tell where somebody, a rapper or somebody's from, and just hear them talk one sentence, you can tell where somebody's from. Nowadays, you can't tell where none of these jokers are from. Everybody sounds the same. Everybody's chopping. This drill music came out, and I'm telling you, man. And the whole thing with the C is something to do with C. C3, the numbers, the letter C, number three. It's the third letter. Chief Keef, you got the C. Chicago's a C. Chucky, Child's Play, start with a C. Candyman, all that stuff. All this stuff got to do with some deep, dark magic. I'm telling you, some deep, dark spiritual stuff. And I got to get back into the right mind state so I can make a part two to the video because I was talking about how in prime numbers, you know what I'm saying, one and two, it's weird, man. And the number three is it's a whole different thing, man. I got to get back into the right mind state to make a part two. But go watch part one. It's called the Chicago Body Count Curse, and that's why when this thing came out with Chief Keef from Chicago, it messed everything up, man. It destroyed the whole industry. And here's the ironic part about it. Chief Keef is my favorite rapper. You know what I'm saying? Like as far as the younger people, like, and that's the messed up thing about it. Like it's weird because for me, I love Chief Keef, man. Like and that's why I don't like nobody else after him that sounds any kind of drill. I like a couple of songs here and there, but I can't get into none of them because Chief Keef is like the claw. Everybody that came after him just sounds like a fraud. You know what I'm saying? To me, like I just can't really. There's a couple of them I like, a couple songs from a couple. I don't really listen to the stuff anyway. You know what I'm saying? But I'm a hardcore Chief Keef fan, and Chief Keef chopped and screwed. I even like even more. Chief Keef, the OG Ron C chopped and screw version with his first album that came out. There's a song on there that's probably is in my top three favorite songs of all time. But it's spooky. You know what I'm saying? I like listening to it chopped and screwed, it's slowed down and chopped up, and it sounds even spookier, but it just the vibe of it for me, you know what I'm saying? It's all type of it taps right into your spirit if you're into that type of stuff. And that's what I said. Chief Keef, there's a whole lot more to this stuff, man. And then if you notice when he came out with that, it became the standard and the norm of the industry to come out here and talk about people you killed. Now these are all smoking on packs. These are all doing the same thing. It spread so hard now to the up to the point where Julio Fulio, you got these kids in Tampa and Jacksonville having this all out war going on with which seems like good kids to tell you the truth. Like it don't seem like they're like these are kids they got diplomas and it just seemed like something because now we have been so desensitized because Chief Keef been out here for like 12 years now. Now we're so desensitized to the point where these kids are looking at the stuff like a video game. So now the act of going out here and shooting and killing is not even like no like it's weird to explain. It's like a whole different thing to them. You know what I'm saying? And I was talking about how when actually start a lot of them wake up when they die is when they wake up. And that's the bad part about it. That's why when people die, they say you got your eyes open, you know what I'm saying, looking widely. They say, oh, you seeing the light. That's because a lot of people are actually waking up as they're dying. You know what I'm saying? Because that's the first time they're able to actually be conscious enough to see what's going on. It's like a whole long thing. But let me see what a couple people said in the comments. Gardner said, yeah, no hope for Fulio. Falco X said, you see my comment earlier. What you put earlier? Pop, let me see. It's crazy to think Julio, as young as he was still older than Tupac when they both died. Pac was 24. Yeah, that's crazy, man. Biggie too. Look at the difference of a 25-year-old back then as to now. So totally opposite, different thing, man. Totally different thing. Biggie and Pac, you can consider them grown men. You know what I'm saying? Forget they was only 25. These dudes now, you be like 25, you think he's 15. You know what I'm saying? The way he talks and acts. Jerry Gardner said, I was in Iraq in 2009. That three people rule might not apply to me. Um, I'm not even going to comment on that. I don't want to sit here and feel like I'm judging you. You went to war for the country doing what you was doing. You know what I'm saying? Ujo 340 said Chicago drill turned the game all the way up. Yeah, it destroyed the game, man. It was the perfect tool for these people, man, to use on the community. This drill music. It did exactly what they wanted it to do. X said it's not Chief Keef who's responsible. It's who amplified and promoted him, the record label and execs. Yeah, that's true too. But Chief Keef's rise was organic. His first video that came out, not the first one that came out, but the one that really took off, the shit I don't like. That thing caught on like, I mean, everybody was just glued to it. You know what I'm saying? Along with, like you said, the industry pushing it and stuff like that, they hop right on it. Um, so that's both can be true. You know what I'm saying? He definitely was heavily promoted, but it definitely was something that when you the first time you looked at it, it was hard to look away after that. Like, oh shit, what's going on over here? And it gripped everybody from the door. That's the spiritual part of it. You know what I'm saying? It gripped everybody just right away. So they didn't have to really do much besides let you see it to make sure you've seen it. And once you've seen it, you was like, what is that? I never seen nothing like that. And you was gripped up. You know what I'm saying? Studio 340 said Jerry Gardner, that's deep. Yeah, that was deep what he said about him being in Iraq and the three body rule might not apply to him. I really don't even want to comment on that because I don't even want to sound weird. You know what I'm saying? Um, but then I would have to go into why certain wars start. Like for instance, the war in Iraq. I mean, uh, basically is a war that was started on BS. They went in there talking about, you know what I'm saying, weapons of mass destruction. Then the whole thing, that's the whole. I just recently, for whatever reason, watched this the other day again about the Saddam Hussein's um they hung him. You know what I'm saying? The video. Ray Garner said, "I know what you're saying." Yeah, 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 because I don't, because you was over there. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to sound like I'm not trying to offend you or nothing by something I might say. Not even saying that I feel like I'm gonna say something negative about it, but the whole thing with wars and it all, you know what I'm saying? It all ties back to just like I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. But at the end of the day, what I will say is that for a person who believes that they might have did what they did and believe that they was You said not at all. We weren't there for, and that's kind of what I'm getting to too. You know what I'm saying? The purpose why we went there was so fraudulent and fake, and I don't know. Here's the other thing too. You know what I'm saying? A lot of the times, like I make videos about, I talk about, people think they're separate countries. There's not really separate countries, man. There's not really no separate countries. It's the people that run the world just playing. It's all about. Some of them don't all know what's going on, but really it's about to keep us, the people the citizens of these countries, believing that they're separate countries. So we feel like this is that, or we're part of this or that. But this is how they keep power because they can't let you. They're all in it together. You know what I'm saying? It's like, yeah, I watched the video of Saddam. They hung him, but you just never know. And because I was watching, because I was telling somebody about it, and they was saying Hillary Clinton was one of the people that was had the hood on and that was watching. And she was supposed to have been there, and I was, and it's just all, you know what I'm saying? Said money makes the world go round. King James said power plays and control. And Jerry Gardner said money makes the world go round. And that's true too. And but the thing with the money is that the money is only for us. Money is only for the people that live in the world. The people that really run the world, money is not nothing to them. You know what I'm saying? But 100% money for us is everything. You know what I mean? It's like right now, we're sitting here and led to believe that Russia is invading Ukraine for the reason they're invading Ukraine, but we're backing Ukraine, sending them supplies and resources, nonstop money. So how does that not mean that we're at war with Russia? If you really think about it, how how come it hasn't been stated that we're at war with Russia? If Russia has an enemy they're fighting, we're keeping the enemy sustained allegedly with resources and money and all this type of stuff, billions of dollars. Wouldn't that mean that we're at war with Russia also? How does that get skipped over without them just saying that part of it? It's just like I said, it's just so weird, man. Because they first got to implant certain things in our minds as Americans, it's just people in general, for us to accept whatever they're going to do. You know what I mean? So it just all gets a little bit creepy, man. Let me see how many likes are there. 3,000 people been up in here. 3,800 people came through all together so far. Let me see how many likes is up in here. 9 likes. God damn. That ain't a goddamn thing. 9 goddamn likes. Hit the like button. God damn. I have to sit here and beg a motherfucker to hit the like button. What me to do? If you want me to stand here and do a fucking backflip off this goddamn table to hit the like button, gotta do a motherfucking somersault. God damn. Y'all some stingy motherfuckers, man. King James said America are paying for the entire economy in Ukraine. Look it up. 51st state. I mean, the amount of money we keep sending over there, you know what I'm saying? I don't double tap the like. I mean, maybe with that reaction button, I guess you can double tap it. It might go or something. I'm not sure about that. But if you hit the like button twice, that means you liked it and then unliked it. You know what I'm saying? So you don't hit it twice. Hit that joker once or 3 times. You know what I mean? Or five, an odd number of times. You hit it twice, it's going to take the like off of there. You know what I'm saying? Take the like off. But all this stuff, before I get up out of here with this Ukraine stuff and this Russia, all this stuff, I don't believe in none of this stuff. I think all this stuff is theater. I don't believe in none of this stuff, man. I think this shit is all theater. The Donald Trump stuff, the Biden stuff. Biden is goddamn weak at Bernie's. Anybody with eyes can see that Biden ain't got no damn brain in his head. You know what I'm saying? This Joker is just way the hell gone. And he's allegedly leading the free world. I mean, this shit just it doesn't even make sense at all. I read a book called The Creature from Jekyll Island a couple months ago. If you read The Creature from Jekyll Island, a lot of this you'll understand why most of this shit we that you think you know or heard about on the news, this shit is all BS, man. The Creature from Jekyll Island tells you about how the World Banks, the Federal Reserve, all this stuff got started. This stuff even goes back to even the Forbes magazine. The Forbes magazine was in the mix back then. You know what I'm saying? Even the out that shows you how the media outlets, all this stuff is all connected. How banks give out loans and fraudulent lending, and how they build fake economy off of debt, lend out money with a certain amount of debt, hoping you default on the debt, and they create more money off money that didn't really exist. Because now, say if you borrowed $100 with a 6% debt, and it has 6% interest on it, so now the $100 has become $106. I'm just using a easy number. So now you got $6 that created that didn't really even exist. Then they lend that money out with interest to other people who may or may not pay it. Not so it's like a whole big thing of it's just insane, man. It's really insane. And the amount of money that the bank has to have, I forget exactly what they said. Say if the bank, say if there's like $1 million in a bank, they're only required to have like 9% of it an actual cash. And don't quote me on the actual number of the percentage, but it's like some low percentage of what they're actually qualified to have in the bank. Like, say if everybody at a bank say, you know what, we want to go down and take our money out today. We want to get a paper, physical money out. It ain't going to be there for everybody to take if they want to take it out. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole weird, long, creepy thing. This Federal Reserve Bank stuff, man. It's real crazy. Like, it's a book. It's called The Creature from Jekyll Island. Read that book if you get a chance. If you read and stuff like that, and you'll be like, this is creepy, man. Be like, I've been lied to all this time. You know what I'm saying? Regarding says Putin was honest in the interview with Tucker Carlson. I didn't see that interview. I seen like little pieces of it, and I seen people talking about it, but I didn't see the interview though. Arnaud said, please don't forget to like, share, and subscribe, and hit the goddamn button. God damn, hit that button. 4,000 people came through here. 11 goddamn likes. That's terrible. You know what I'm saying? That's like a percentage of like negative 0.0001 people that like compared to how many people came through. Dang, that's like saying, Joker, you ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? Let me just show this real quick before I get up out of here. This video. Original reason I came on here, this video you see right there in the background. If you're familiar with Pop Smoke, the rapper that got killed about a couple years ago. This is one of the little jokers that went to jail for killing him. He got out. He's a juvenile, so he only got charged as a juvenile. So he turned 21 the other day. They let him out, and he's out here causing all kind of trouble. He put another New York rapper's name in it, saying that he's the one that's responsible for it. He's the one that set Pop Smoke up. Um, he got armed security. He's running around with. This is a little dust ball that went to jail for robbing somebody for jewelry who ain't got no money. So how is you paying for security? But now allegedly, a couple hours ago, he cut off his ankle monitor, ankle bracelet, and threw it. Earlier, there was a video of him talking to his PO. His PO was saying that she was trying to bring him in because she was scared for his safety. All this stuff. And my thing, what I was saying about it is it's a setup. He's put out here to try to start trouble in New York with the New York people associated with Pop Smoke and Fivio Foreign, hoping they start beefing because now he's saying Fivio Foreign is the one that really got Pop Smoke killed, which nobody never heard this at all before. Nobody never said this. This boy come out of jail saying all this. Nobody even knew he was getting out. He just got out the other day, and it's just everybody just it's just a weird situation. And now he threw his ankle bracelet. And like Cujo, I think said earlier, Cujo 340 said he cut his ankle bracelet off at Walmart and threw it on camera. But what's the purpose of that? That just throws away his whole head start. Because if you cut your bracelet off, he's supposed to run. So at least he could have got a head start and got out of Dodge. But now they seen him cut his bracelet off, so now they know he's on a run from the door. You know what I'm saying? So what sense does that even make? It's just this whole thing just don't even make sense. But you never can discount the fact that there's a lot of young goddamn idiots out here running around that do a lot of illogical, stupid stuff. You know what I'm saying? So sometimes we be sitting here like, this is stupid. This joker does it. And it just be a dumb young kid doing something dumb. So it just be so illogical that to try to figure it out with logic is just like that you can't even do it because it's just they just dumb. like I said, since this happened, I watched a couple of videos. I know a whole wealth of information about Pop Smoke, about the gangs I didn't know before. I know certain streets they be on and certain jokers' names now I know and who did what to who and where they be at. I know Pop Smoke got ran up on at a car dealership. They tried to rob the Joker and smacked him up. And so imagine the people like the FBI and the police who were watching this and really monitoring it to get information, taking notes. It's- Just from the situation from this boy being out, I can identify about 10 gang members now that I never didn't even know existed before. I can identify now like 10 of these jokers that I didn't even know you were even alive. You know what I'm saying? Until now. So even that much alone, like I said, even if he's just a dumb young kid clout chasing and it's not no big conspiracy and da da da, it ain't the government. Even if it's just him just being a dumb young kid on his own dumb young stuff, even that was enough for him to bring out people on the internet running their mouth, putting business out there, and that's enough. Now they know who you are. You know what I'm saying? I tell you, man, it's crazy, y'all. But that's about it. That's this boy cutting off his bracelet. I know this video earlier was is agendas, agenda Kyra knows. You got over there Adam 22 and them, no jumper in them, because Adam 22 is the one that said that he showed up over there with security. And that's a whole nother thing. It's just like, I mean, much respect to them, whatever they do over there, they talking about game, but it's just like I could if I was stuck in LA and lived out and was from there, I couldn't do it, man. I could not do it. You if you watch No Jumper and you watch them have a conversation, how do they keep up with the amount of gangs that are over there? You be saying, oh, the Pyrus and then the Nutties and then the Limron and then the Limmer and then there was the Bounties and then the Hoover. Like Joker, how you keep up with all this shit? If you could watch an episode of No Jumper, you can hear about 1,500 different names of gangs that these people are involved in and talk about. How did you keep up with that? You be sitting there like, but then the treetops and then the grapes and then and keep in mind, I'm not over here making fun. I'm not dissing. Much respect to them, whatever they doing. I ain't trying to downplay, ain't trying to minute. But I'm just, how the hell do you keep up with that? I'm sitting here like, how do you keep up? It's crazy, man. Shit is just nuts. Like shit really is nuts. Like for real, for real. You watch an episode of No Jumper with about 3 or 4 gang members up in there talking. You would hear about 1,500 names of gangs, and you be sitting there like, what the fuck are they talking about? The neighborhoods, and then oh, now because he's from the grapes, and then they went down to the Rose Mountain. Just like, dude, it got to be more to life than that, man. It has got to be more to life than that, man. For real. And and it be so deep. That's the thing. They be so. This is like serious, heavy, hardcore business over there. Like I get it. I understand it. You know what I'm saying? I understand it. Like that's what. But it's like, God damn. Your head is filled with that. Like that's what your brain is filled with, like thousands and thousands of names of all these things you got to keep track of with block and how far on each block. I can't do that. I couldn't do it, man. Even at my most knuckleheaded worst days when I thought I was a gangster or running around the streets and I'm this and I'm out here. Even at my worst, I couldn't keep up with that shit. I couldn't do it, man. I can't do it. My limit is about 5 names. I can keep up with about 5 gangs. Maybe 10. If it, maybe 10 at my when I was out, I can keep up with names of 10. Once it gets to above 10, I can't keep up. I can't keep trying to keep up with all that. This is way too goddamn much, man. Way too much. See if any likes get still 11 goddamn likes. God damn, y'all ain't shit. Except the people that hit the like button, of course. But everybody else, y'all on some bullshit. 4,000 people came through here since I've been sitting here. 11 goddamn likes. That means either I ain't shit or y'all just on some bullshit. God damn. Like I said, it's the end of the month. I passed the threshold to get paid this month, so I'm gonna scrape up all these little pennies while I can. For these last 2, 3 days, you know what I'm saying? Like Kyra knows said, always here supporting, hit the like button. Yeah, let me get out of here. My dog is barking and crying and all type of shit. But anybody in New York hears this, man, young dudes out there running around, don't fall for this, man. Do not fall for this dude out here saying all the stuff he's saying about Pop Smoke and talking about 50 or foreign. Don't fall for this, man. Y'all already came out. I seen enough videos already. Y'all came out and said too much already. Because now I know what some of y'all look like. I we know a couple of y'all names now. Like the clout and the attention is not worth it, man. Because it might be fun now, but once you go down and caught up on one of these indictments, you're gonna be like, what the fuck was I out here doing just now with this? Some shit that's totally stay behind the scenes and stay low, man. Stay behind the scenes, stay low. Don't come out here telling these people all the damn business, man. We don't need to know. I don't know nothing about it. I don't want to know nothing about it. We don't need to know nothing about none of this, man. Especially for this. This is not worth it. This little joker right here on the screen, which is I think his name is Blockwork or some shit like that. He's either a goddamn fool or he's working with the police. One or the other. There ain't nothing in between. He's either the police or he's a goddamn fool. This boy right here in this video cutting off his ankle bracelet. Two things. He's either a fool or he's working with the police. Neither one of them is a reason for you to put yourself out there and go down for this and be caught up in the matrix over this shit. That's what I'm telling you. One or two things. He's a goddamn idiot or he's the goddamn police. So I'm gonna just make that clear before I get up out of here. But that's about it, man. Hit the like button before you get up out of here. And stay out of the way of these jokers and do what you got to do. Much love to everybody who came through. Kyra knows as always. Kyra knows 144. A couple other people that came through the chat earlier. Hit that like button before you dip up out of here, or if you watch it on the playback. That's about it, man. Shout out to everybody that came through.